Welcome to this stimulating video, where we'll talk about the rise of artificial intelligence and how it might change the way businesses operate. The world is about to undergo a massive transformation akin to the innovation cycle that occurred a century ago, when the invention of the telephone, internal combustion engines, and electrification revolutionized civilization. In this video, Builder.ai founder Sachin Dev and chief futurist Brett Winton discussed the possibilities and future directions of artificial intelligence. They clarified how Tesla's business strategy is positioned to benefit from the AI market in a manner that other large tech companies may not be able to. Come explore the exciting field of artificial intelligence and how it has the potential to completely transform the way we conduct business. Firstly, though, please make sure you subscribe to our channel and remember to hit the thumbs up on this video. With the advent of artificial intelligence, the world is about to undergo a profound historical shift akin to the innovation cycle of a century ago. Electrification, internal combustion engines, and the telephone all hit the market at the same time, causing a revolution never seen before. There are many things to consider, but Tesla stands to gain from this move. In order to investigate the potential and growth areas of AI, Brett Winton, the chief futurist at ARK Investment Management, and Sachin Dev, the founder of Builder.ai, joined the conversation. Throughout the course of the business cycle, trillions of dollars will undoubtedly be spent on AI software, but it's noteworthy to note that the big tech businesses of today might not be in the best position to compete in the AI field. AI is threatening their profitability since they used to have competitive swim lanes and are now in this new technology space where they are competing with each other. Furthermore, even while there is a huge possibility, these companies may be little in comparison to the larger opportunity. This implies that they have the potential to grow significantly larger if they manage to avert this transformation. If not, they risk being consumed by someone else. When Brett Winton first observed the advancements in artificial intelligence, he believed that Alphabet stock was a sensible investment. He always suspected that Google would eventually run into problems, but he never imagined it would happen so quickly. He invested his money in the S&P 500 after selling his Alphabet stock, and then he switched to Tesla stock. According to Brett, businesses that have deployed and are using assets and are able to supply AI software to those assets are among the most intriguing locations to invest. For example, Tesla has the world's biggest deployed fleet of robots. Their economic model is altered if they are able to convert the automobiles they sold into robotaxis. Tesla is in a better financial position to benefit from AI than some other underlying AI-focused tech businesses who are starting to engage in competitive aggressiveness, given the rate at which AI is developing. The topic of full self-driving cars and Google's issues with them are then discussed. Waymo, Google's fully autonomous vehicle subsidiary, faces a dilemma. While they profit when they fully automate, they lose money when they only partially do so. In Tesla's case, they will sell a lot more FSD upgrades because they are so near to perfecting complete self-driving. The percentage was above 40% and even as high as 50% when there was widespread excitement about complete self-driving. I'll tell you why Tesla is the best thing ever, my friend. You see, they have so many fallback measures available to them that, should their primary plan fail to materialize as planned, they will still have several ways to salvage the situation. Conversely, Google has been working on its fully autonomous project for a while, but hasn't generated any revenue from it. They are experiencing financial losses. However, more than 10% of Tesla's clientele switched to fully autonomous driving, directly impacting their revenue. So, Sachin, allow me to ask you, do your clients prioritize investing on AI, and what would you expect to happen in the event of a slowdown? The world is moving quicker than it has ever done, let me tell you. There is a global shortage of approximately 50 million developers, compared to a need of over 500 million. All levels of the business pyramid, from startups to large corporations, are responsible for this. With about 100 million new businesses being founded annually, a downturn is not in sight. We are currently seeing a modification to the user interface. When we first started giving people tools, they had a hard time using them, but with voice and conversational interfaces, people are more at ease and the experience is a lot more enhanced. Our kind of platform is eliminating the need for technical know-how to compete in the digital space. Therefore, small businesses will be utilizing AI and recommendation systems more and more. Although these technologies are not new, they are currently gaining traction in the general public. I'll give you an illustration. I was developing my first website about 15 years ago, and I knew a little HTML. It was really helpful and improved my website building. However, these days there are website builders that allow you to just drag and drop things into the page, and they function flawlessly. It's now much more approachable and simpler for anyone. This is akin to the long-term Tesla bear thesis, in which you have to preserve your gains at all costs or else lose everything. Nevertheless, Tesla will adapt to the changing reality, and usability is also changing. Let's now discuss confusion and frenzy about AI. The term artificial intelligence tends to make people nervous, but it's not as terrible as it sounds. Because of how drastically the world has evolved, AI is becoming more accessible and user-friendly. People are beginning to utilize the interface more frequently because it's becoming more conversational and easier to use. Therefore, don't fear AI. It's here to stay and will only get stronger. The main takeaway from this is that, although AI is a strong technology, its implications are still not well understood, and it is not a brand new concept. It's comparable to a young child who has the capacity to accomplish amazing things, but who is still developing their moral compass. The worries that AI would replace workers are unfounded, because it will initially increase human productivity. In many businesses, supply and demand are drastically out of balance. AI won't be replacing jobs in large numbers anytime soon because it's a complex technology that doesn't match all applications. Artificial intelligence, AI, is fantastic because it frees creative people from boring duties and because it enhances productivity and lowers expenses for organizations. Investors should take note of this intriguing possibility, particularly those who can identify businesses that are already using AI to obtain a competitive edge. Although it's early, businesses who can embrace AI and reinvent themselves stand to gain greatly from this. That being said, it is yet unclear how AI will affect the labor market. Certain jobs might become more productive as a result, while others would become outdated. You will probably become more productive, maintain your career, and potentially even make more money if you employ AI and are among the top 10% of your field. On the other hand, it could be a good idea to begin considering your options if retirement is soon approaching. The music industry is another sector where AI is gaining traction. It's now possible to hear computer-generated music that sounds almost exactly like music made by humans. The way musicians compose music and play live may change as a result of this technology. However, we are still in the early stages and are unsure of how this will turn out. However, businesses that are already utilizing AI to their advantage are outperforming their rivals. This means that investors should seek out businesses that can integrate AI software that are creative, adaptable, and have distributed assets. Tesla is a fantastic illustration of a business that is operating like a startup and may find many more chances down the road. Businesses who use AI may find that the ultimate prospect is revolutionary, but it's crucial to move cautiously and keep up with industry advancements. Being in business these days is thrilling because things are changing so quickly. The enormous historical shift we are living through is similar to the innovation cycle that occurred